What's good, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video I am showing you guys my new cat. I just got a cat recently. She's running around. Let's go find her really quickly. There she is. She's a kitten. She's young. As you can see, she is full of energy. Like she loves playing. My bed is right there. She loves playing with the little tag, I guess, on the bed. She freaking loves playing with it so much for some reason. But yes, this is my new kitten. She is the most beautiful, gorgeous little cat ever. I just got her, I think 3 or 4 days ago. I think it's been 4 days now, or 3. Yeah, no, it's been 4 days now. But this is her. As you can see, her name is Yume. It is Japanese for the word dream. And yeah, just look at her. She's so playful. She's only 7 weeks old. She was born on March 3rd, which is my dad's birthday, so she shares the same birthday as my dad. But yeah, I got a new cat. This is my first time having a cat in a really long time, and it's actually my first time ever having an indoor cat because all of the cats that I've owned previously were outdoor cats. So this is my first time ever having an indoor cat, like ever before, and it's been a pretty big adjustment to having an indoor cat, but I've loved it. I've loved every experience of it so far. And you guys already know cats are like crazy. My legs have already taken a beating, as you can see. Like, it's not even just my legs either. That's that leg, and then as you can see, like my arm, it's taken a beating. It definitely costs to have a kitten, and this is the price that you pay. You can see here, it definitely costs to have a kitten. Having a kitten isn't the funnest. It definitely does cost, and I don't know where she's at right now. She's actually taking out my laundry out of my closet because my laundry basket is in there. Sometimes she crawls under the door and just takes it out for no reason. I don't know, she's crazy. She does crazy things, and there she goes being curious and sneaky. Very curious and sneaky kittens. They're very curious creatures. They like to see everything and they like to do everything. Again, this is my first time owning a cat in a really long time. I haven't owned a cat in a while, but yeah, her name's Yume. She is about, like I said, she's 7 weeks old, and she's actually gonna come to us right now. Not sure if you guys can see that, but here she goes, little Yume. Come on, Yume. But yeah, Yume is her name. She's such a gorgeous, cute little creature. I named her Yume because, again, it's dream, but in Japanese. The reason I named her Dream is because the very first time that the day that I got her, so this goes back to my childhood. When I was a child and when I was in like elementary school and stuff, I used to love watching Pokemon, and it was my favorite show. Ash and Pikachu, favorite combination. I loved Pokemon so much. But when I was growing up, and even when I was in high school watching Pokemon, like, because I went through a phase in high school where I was watching a lot of Pokemon. Like, I watched like the first like 16 seasons of Pokemon. It was like what got me really into anime again. But anyways, whenever I was watching that show, I was always jealous and always wished that I could have someone like Pikachu, where they, like, you know how Ash carries around Pikachu on his shoulder? Like, Pikachu is just always sitting on his shoulder. I was super jealous of that, and I was like, that would be a dream come true. But realistically, no animal does that. Like dogs don't do that. Like, there's not really animals that do that that I could have ever owned. I didn't know that cats do it until on the way home. I actually, she was in my passenger seat. I had a little car seat for her in my passenger seat, and she actually didn't want to be in there. She kept crying and stuff, and she wanted to get away. She wanted to get out of the passenger seat, and for some reason she kept crawling on my arm and crawling up me, and I kept putting her down saying, no, you have to stay in the car seat because it's dangerous for me to drive around with you. And she just wasn't having it. She really wanted to be with me. It was like she was almost instantly, like immediately attached to me. And so I was like, fine, you can crawl on me. And the very first thing she did was crawl right on my shoulder and just sit there and look forward like Ash and Pikachu. Just exactly like how Pikachu sits on Ash's shoulder. If you don't watch Pokemon, you probably won't even get the reference, but you might have seen a picture at least once where Pikachu is literally sitting on Ash's shoulder. He just walks around like that. That's how Pikachu is. And that was my dream as a child. That was my dream, and even as a high school teenager, that was my dream. I was like, I wish that an animal would sit on me like that. I wish Pokemon were real. I really do wish Pokemon were real because I love Pokemon. And that cat did that, and I literally told her, that's amazing. You just made my dream come true. And I was thinking of a name on the way home. I was looking at her, I was kind of figuring out her personality, and I was thinking of a name. And as soon as I said Dream, I was like, it has to be Dream. And I gave it like another day or two, and I was thinking some more. I was like, I love the name Dream, but I want I remember like I've always wanted my pet to have a Japanese name. I was gonna name it after an anime character or something like that. If it was a male, it probably would have been a male Naruto character, but she's a female, and I looked up what's the Japanese translation for a dream, and sure enough, it's Yume. So that's where she got her name from. A little bit of a long story on how she got her name, but that's little Yume, and yeah, she's really, really cool. Leia, come here, Leia. And this is, of course, I don't know if y'all seen, no, I'm pretty sure y'all seen my dog, but this is my dog, Leia. They do not get along just quite yet. There's some progress though. There's some progress. The very, very first day that I took them home, or that I took her home, the cat was not having Leia at all. She was not a fan of Leia at all. She would try to get Leia as far away from her as possible. She would hiss at Leia all the time. And she just really did not like Leia. And poor Leia was very terrified of her. Every time Leia went around her or she saw the cat, her eyes would like bulge out of her skull and she would be so scared she would start shaking. And Leia was very scared when she first got introduced to her. But day 2 comes around and Leia gets a little bit more comfortable. I let them both sleep on my bed. I never let Leia sleep on my bed with me, but I let them both sleep on my bed. And I usually, like, again, I never do that, but Leia was really happy because she loves sleeping with me in the rare instance that it does happen. And the cat slept with me too. The cat is like on my back now or something like that, clawing at my back. I'm probably gonna have scratches on my back now, but let's see, what is she doing? She's just being very curious. They're such curious animals. But yeah, so Leia and Yume slept together on night 2 of her living here, and they kind of got along a tiny bit. Yume was still hissing at her a lot, but Yume was letting her come a little bit closer, because at first Yume was not letting her get anywhere near her, and they did get a little bit closer. They were chilling. Leia finally got comfortable. She kept trying to play with Yume, but again, Yume wasn't having it until at some points Yume was okay with her playing with her, but Leia didn't like the way Yume played. You know, cats, they get their claws out, they scratch at your face. That's exactly what she did to Leia. And actually, I don't think you guys can see it, but there's like a little dot up there that's blood, because just like me, she's felt the pain of having Yume as a friend here too. So look at the way she's laying down, by the way. What an angel. But yeah, that's kind of how it's been for her. She's had to feel the pain too. She has it on her head from trying to play with Yume. So that was like day 2. And then fast forward to day 3, which I think was yesterday. Yume was finally really comfortable with Leia. She tried to play with Leia a lot, but now this time Leia wasn't having it, and Leia wasn't being mean to her at all, but Leia was just a little bit scared. And I think as of right now, Leia doesn't like the way Yume plays, because obviously Yume's a cat. She wants to scratch at your face, she wants to claw at you and stuff, and Leia doesn't like that at all. She's really, really uncomfortable with it. So at first, the first 2 days, they weren't having each other at all. Basically, it wasn't a thing. But today and yesterday, day 3 and 4, they're more comfortable with each other. They've definitely acknowledged that, okay, we're living together now. And Yume does try to play with Leia. She really, really tries, but Leia doesn't like the way that Yume plays. And it's understandable. Leia is a dog. Of course, she's not going to like it. But yeah, and she just loves this little receipt. So that's kind of how it's been. She also, I'll show you guys what she has. Like, she has some toys and stuff. I'll just let her play around in there. She'll probably follow me to the other room, to be honest. But let's go over here to my living room. Here is some of her toys. She has like this little fish hook. She loves this fish hook a lot. She loves playing with it. There's another one right there too. This is her cat tree. She loves climbing on top. I'll post pictures and stuff. I have videos and pictures of her playing on this. I'll put those videos or pictures up right now. She loves playing on this thing though a lot. They have like little bells and stuff so she can like climb on top. Let me see if I can get her over here too. Yume. She doesn't know her name yet, but sometimes she responds. Yume, come here, Yume. Come here, Yume. And see, Leia still responds, even though Leia knows that's not her name. She's not gonna come right now, but she's just sitting over there looking at me and clawing at the little receipt. But yeah, she loves playing on this. Of course, I'll post videos. She really loves this. Let me see if I can get this on camera, because I know this would be pretty good content. Look, as soon as she sees it, she's chasing after it. She loves this little thing. She loves chasing it. I can play with this with her for like an hour and she doesn't get bored. That's her new little like mouse toy. She hasn't really played with it too much. And yeah, she just loves chasing this thing. She's so curious and just loves playing around like every little kitten is. She's fast, but she just woke up from a nap recently, so she's probably a little bit more tired. But yeah, I can do that with her all day. As you can see, she can just run circles with this thing. She really loves to just sit there and run circles with it. It's very funny to watch her play, and just look at that. Leia doesn't like it. Leia gets really jealous, but hopefully they'll get used to each other soon. I'm gonna go ahead and put your toy up right here, Yume. that's her cat tree, that's her cat tree. That's her toys. She also has a big bag of toys in here somewhere. That gray bag is a big bag of toys. So when she gets bored with her current toys, she'll play with those. That's her litter. She hasn't used it at all yet. Again, I haven't had an indoor cat before. If anyone has tips on how to get them to use their litter, let me know, because she has not touched it at all. Basically, she went inside of it a couple times, but she didn't use the restroom. She's only peed once since she's been here in the last 4 days, and she's only pooped once. And yeah, I don't know what's wrong. Let me know down in the comments below if you own a cat, or if you have indoor cats, or you just love cats. Let me know how I can get her to use her litter. The owners that I got her from, they did say that she was litter trained already, and she was using the litter just fine. All of the cats were. It's just that she hasn't, look at her, what is she doing? I'm not sure what she's doing. It's just that she just hasn't learned to use her litter yet. I don't know why, at least not here. I don't know if it needs to be more of like an accessible area, but she hasn't used it at all, because it's in the closet. I mean, I keep the door open all the time, but it's in the closet. Like, as you can see, it's just sitting there with my shoes, and the door is constantly open. But yeah, there she goes. She's climbing her cat tree. And Leia tries to lay in her bed. That's Yume's bed right there, but Leia is always laying in it. And Yume's only slept in there on the night 1. She didn't sleep in there. She hasn't slept on there since then. But yeah, that's her, you know, climbing up. She's probably gonna jump onto the chair or something. I don't know. She likes to hang out. She likes to chill. She's a very, very cool cat. Love her a lot. And yeah, just look at her. You're so gorgeous, Yume. You know how gorgeous you are? I don't think you know, do you? I don't think you have any idea how gorgeous you are. And look at her. There she goes, playing with the tree again. She loves playing with it. Look at those claws. Those claws freaking hurt. I felt the pain. I felt the pain, but it's been worth it so far. She's clawed the hell out of me, but it's been worth it every step of the way. It's just funny. She's a really, really funny cat, and I love her so, so much. Speaking of cat, there goes the Pet Cemetery book right next to her. I just realized that, but yeah, it's interesting. It's funny. I love her. She's been a lot of fun. And yeah, let me know down below what you guys think of my new cat, and what you guys think of everything overall. What do you think of her name? Do you like her name, Yume? And yeah, and there goes Leia too. Look, Yume's on alert whenever Leia's around. And let me know if you guys are cat people or dog people. I'm a dog person. I love dogs more for sure. Definitely a dog person. My favorite breed is Pit Bull, which is funny because I have a little Chihuahua. But yeah, I'm definitely a dog person. But having a cat has been really interesting and really fun. I've never been one of those people that's like super against cats or anything, because I know like for some people it's like kind of like the iPhone and Android argument where you can only have one. I've enjoyed having both, and I've found this cat to be very fun, and so far I'm loving owning her. It's only been 4 days, but I'm really loving it, and I can't wait for her to play, because honestly that's the kind of the main reason that I got these two, is that I wanted them to play, because Leia didn't have a friend, and I was really busy with work and stuff a lot, and I just felt bad for Leia being here alone during the day. And even when I'm busy working on YouTube stuff, I felt bad for Leia. So yeah, I just wanted to get her a friend. I thought about getting a dog, but I was like, nah, you know what, I'll get a, and there you go. There goes the hissing. The hissing is back. Looks like Yume is not feeling it right now. But yeah, you can see how defensive she gets and how kind of like scared she gets almost. But almost got a dog, but you know what, I was like, I want a cat. I haven't had a cat, and I think it'd be nice. And there she goes. That's the clawing that Leia doesn't like. She just sits there and claws at her body or her face all day. Leia is definitely not a fan of it, but definitely an interesting creature. I can't wait to spend the rest of her life with me or whatever. I don't know how to say that, but look at her. She just learned how to do that today. She didn't know how to do that before. I had to put her up there on my own before, but she's learning and she's loving it a lot. And there goes my sweet angel Leia. Leia is pretty much the only reason that I got another animal. I wasn't gonna get one. If it wasn't for Leia, I wouldn't have gotten one, but I got one, and Leia doesn't like it so far. Well, she doesn't hate it. I think she's curious. She likes to hang out with the cat. It's just the cat's a little bit too much for her. Oh, and the cat just fell. And yeah, I think that a dog might have been better for her in the short term, because Leia would have gone like along with the dog a little bit faster. But I think eventually these two will hang out. And yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of all this. Let me know what you think of her name. Do you like cats? Are you a cat or dog person? Is there anyone out there who has a cat and a dog like me? Let me know down in the comments below. And I think one more thing that I want to ask too, I forgot what I was gonna say, but I don't know. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think of the new cat. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end that there. I'll catch you guys on my next video. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching this, and thank you for watching this new cat journey. See you guys in the next video. Love you all. Peace.